Good evening and welcome to ASPN HD for this, the second annual Junior Beanpot Tournament here from Walter Brown Arena on the campus of Boston University. For Alan Siegel, I am John Scudra. So happy to bring you the 2018 iteration of this tournament where 4 young squads from the Boston area will duel it out for the 2018 Junior Beanpot Championship. Alan, we are excited for an extraordinary tournament.
Yeah, no question about it. This is going to be another fantastic event benefiting the Travis Roy Foundation. We have 4 great teams coming in. The 04 Junior Eagles, the Boston Breakers, the Junior Huskies, and the South Shore Kings. It's going to be fantastic hockey, and it's going to be very exciting.
We will have a consolation affair followed by the championship game here on ASPN HD. Jacob Gurdon is a member of the Junior Eagles, those 04 Junior Eagles, as you mentioned. This whole tournament, a part of his brain. He came up with this back a year ago for his Bat Mitzvah project, and Alan, it's really come through with flying colors. Already having raised over $11,000 for the Travis Roy Foundation here in 2018. They're hoping to raise as much as $40,000. There's silent raffles, there's events. It's going to be an extraordinary night, and we are glad to have you with us. And the Travis Roy Foundation, a very, very good cause.
Yeah, no question about it. Travis Roy, we all know what happened to him, playing in his first shift at Boston University, hitting headfirst into the boards. We all know what happened. Believe it or not, it's been 23 years since that's happened, and yet he still continues to help people throughout the Boston and the worldwide.
Travis Roy Foundation helps to find a cure for spinal cord injuries, but also helps to provide funds for necessary equipment to allow those with spinal cord injuries to function in their everyday life. It's going to be an excellent event. We are so happy to be here, and we're glad you're with us right here on ASPN HD. Before we get to the opening ceremonies, I'd like to thank our sponsors for this evening's event. The sponsors begin with RTN Realty. When you're ready to buy or sell a home, RTN Realty Advisors is your partner for success throughout the process. They provide residential and commercial sales, leasing, and property management services. They are committed to giving clients the best possible experience with a multi-tiered approach to marketing and agent support. No matter how large or small a transaction is, clients receive the highest level of service to generate the best possible results. Contact RTN Realty Advisors, LLC at www.rtnrealty.com. By FITCH Law Partners, LLP. FITCH Law Partners is a litigation law firm distinguished by its preeminent lawyers and the successful results it has achieved for its sophisticated group of clients in diverse and complex cases. FITCH maintains offices in Boston, Wellesley, and Providence, Rhode Island. FITCH represents leading regional, national, and international corporations, utilities, insurers, financial institutions, government agencies, and nonprofit organizations. They also represent entrepreneurs, general and limited partnerships, closely held companies, lawyers, accountants, and other professionals and individuals involved in civil and criminal disputes. By Mortgage Financial, a proud member of the Lend US family, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders and your partner for the best home buying and refinancing services in America. Lend US was formed by combining 4 long-established and powerful lending brands around the country into one collective family to serve yours. Smart advice, easy process, and super speed are what they stand for, and their full attention is on achieving your financial goals. By Newmark Knight Frank. Their integrated services platform provides clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. From strategic planning, site selection, design construction, and initial occupancy to ongoing cost-effective operations and dispositions. Taking a consultative approach and leveraging our global reach, we assist corporations, investors, and owners in effectively managing real estate operations and portfolios, creating and executing long and short-term strategic plans that deliver reduced occupancy costs, increased efficiency, and ultimately maximized value. And of course, by ASPN HD. ASPN HD is a professional video production company focusing on youth sports and providing year-round specialized HD coverage at the highest level of quality and production value. ASPN HD is privately owned and operated by longtime producer Arlen Shostak, who's been in the field of broadcast television for over 25 years. ASPN HD crew involves video professionals who have worked in the video production industry for decades. ASPN HD's mission? To give youth a larger-than-life moment and a memory that will last a lifetime. Now it is time to head down to ice level for the opening ceremonies of the 2018 Junior Beanpot Tournament. We do have other sponsors who we would like to thank, and we will do so over the course of the broadcast. But for now, let's go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the opening face-off of the consolation game here of the 2018 Junior Beanpot Tournament right here on ASPN HD.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
So we were walking to school.
I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really want
smart.
cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have another
at
bad
school
day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Welcome back to ASPN HD. Along with Alan Siegel, I am John Scudras, high atop Walter Brown Arena here on the campus of Boston University. Again, we want to thank our sponsors of this 2018 Junior Beanpot Tournament. FITCH Law Partners. When you're looking for a top litigation law firm to cover all your needs, choose FITCH Law Partners. By Newmark Knight Frank, providing clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. Realty RTN, when you're looking to buy or sell a home and need the right advisors for success. Mortgage Financial, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders. And of course, ASPN HD, your #1 source for professional youth sports coverage in Greater Boston. Alan, We are headed to the consolation affair here on ESPN HD. In the opening round, the Junior Eagles beat the Huskies 1-0, and the Boston Breakers beat the South Shore Kings 3-1. That sets up a great matchup that you're about to witness between the Huskies and the Kings. In that opening round, we saw a lot of great hockey.
Yeah, no question about it. We really did. The Boston Junior Eagles, they won 1-0, but they controlled most of the play against the Huskies. The Huskies here in this consolation game, we'll see what they can do here in this consolation game. They had a game off, they rested a little bit, and we'll see if they can get some more offensive opportunities. As for the South Shore Kings, they just played a game, they just lost 3-1, and they just did the ice over, they just got a little bit of a break, so we'll see if the long, prolonged rest from the Huskies will play a factor, or the Kings, who just played, are still warm and fresh and ready to roll. So it should be an entertaining affair here in this consolation
It certainly
game.
should be, and we'll see which side the pendulum swings in about 45 seconds when we get the opening face-off. Folks, the Jr Beanpot, of course, was inspired by a Junior Eagle. He is playing in the championship affair for the second straight year after winning the 2017 event. It was a bar mitzvah project for Jacob last year in support of the Travis Roy Foundation, and Jacob and his team chose to do it again this year. They've already raised, as we heard in the pregame ceremonies, over $12,000, expected to raise a lot more at the silent raffles. And folks, if you are not here this year, definitely come on out in 2019, because there are some great items that they are auctioning off. I saw
some of the
Red
items
Sox
here.
tickets, Jerry Seinfeld tickets. I mean, I was interested in bidding on that. It was a little out of my price range at this point.
Bruins signed hockey stick, extra innings baseball training package, a player portrait, pro ambition certificate. That's just for the silent item auctions. And then you got the raffle tickets where you could win 11 Seconds by Travis Roy, the book that he wrote, stadium seats from Herd Messam, a Beanpot hat, public skating 4-pack at Warrior Ice Arena, gift cards to Jake and Joe's 99 restaurant, John Brewer's Tavern, and much more. So they are doing everything in their power to raise as much money as they possibly can.
Folks, we also want to give a special thanks to Positive Tracks, who are again a partnering sponsor for the Junior Beanpot. Positive Tracks is an organization that supports young people to sweat for causes they care about. They were a large sponsor and a huge impact in Jacob Gurdon's life and ability to put this event together for the Travis Roy Foundation. And as you take a look at center ice high atop BU's Walter Brown Arena, the Kings in green are set to take on the Huskies in black. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mac Dental. When you're looking for a great dentist, Mac Dental in Watertown, Massachusetts will tend to all your dental needs. Wellesley Toyota, family-owned, serving Boston and surrounding area drivers. Sky Events, specializing in corporate events for major companies, from client hospitality to team-building events. Crazy Dough Pizza, bringing you the freshest, tastiest, and healthiest pizza you will find anywhere. TSR, the premier hockey and lacrosse retailer in New England. And the Boston Junior Eagles, who develop and inspire kids to become great people while enjoying the game of hockey. The two teams are all set to go, as the Kings moving left to right on your screen in green, and the Huskies moving right to left. Immediately, here's Vanelli off the initial face-off win by the Kings. Got his stick taken away from him. Usually that's a penalty. Now behind the net, corralling this one, is Will Anderson. Anderson tried to clear. It's kept in by Comery. Comery's blast from the near side glass careens wide of the net. Taken in far side, sent out back to the point for the D-man Stanley. Big, tall, lanky D-man sends this one careening around the end boards into the near side corner, where his partner in crime on the blue line, Comery, sends it right in front. They have a man in front, and a backhander is gobbled up by the netminder. Good save here early on for the Huskies.
Yeah, one of the reasons why the Huskies, they lost that game 1-0. The Eagles pretty much controlled most of the play, but the goaltending for the Huskies was basically standing on their head. And that was one of the reasons why they only lost 1-0 when it really could have been 3 or 4-0.
Ensuing face-off, one near side. Trying to poke that one was Pari Lycorinos, number 97. Lycorinos could not keep it in. It is sent back out to the red line. Taken in there by Ian McCormick, D-to-D feed, and now breaking this one towards the red line where it's tipped out of play was number 25, Morris Schneider. We'll have a neutral zone face-off with 28:44 to go in this game. Now, folks,
it's a 30-minute
running clock.
30-minute running clock. I think the best thing about this tournament here is that when there's a penalty, it's not a 2-minute penalty. It is a penalty shot. However, you have the other team lines up, both teams line up on the blue line, and they chase them down. It's like a free-for-all, and it really is. It's going to be it's very exciting. So if the goalie makes the save, the puck is in play, and it's all hands on deck.
Wrist shot there from the far side circle by O'Neill is gobbled up, and we'll definitely see plenty of it. We saw at least one in each of the opening round games as a face-off coming here. To the left of the netminder, that is Dylan Brand for the Kings. Motoring forward. Excuse me, that's actually Ryan D'Amato who's in net here for this consolation game as that shot whistles wide, coming off the stick of Schneider. It was Dylan Brand who started the opener, played pretty well, although his team did lose. It was 3-1 the final, and it did include an empty net goal. But he will not be starting immediately thereafter. I think that's probably a smart move. McCormick at the blue line sends this one near side. O'Hara backhands it behind the net. Cut off there. Griffin Hughes taken into the boards before it is sent right back out to the point. McCormick towards the circle and then risks that one wide of the net far side. Turnover here. Backhand kept in at the blue line. Sent off a skate of one of the Huskies before he finds his teammate. They're trying to break out. Unable to get out of the zone there was Jeff Chaput. And then that one is sent wide of the net. Almost went through the goalie and found its way through the crease.
Almost banked it in off the back of the goalie, but great forechecking by the Kings. They're really hemming the Huskies inside their defensive zone.
Roman Ridge turns this one over. Great chance, and what a save made by the Junior Huskies as a beautiful save here early on.
Yeah, what a turnover right there. Puck just slipped underneath the Husky defenseman, and the South Shore King player walked in all alone. What is that, Sawbuck? Is that his name? I can't even see it from up here. But what a save by the goalie coming up top of the crease, and he makes the glove save.
Ensuing face-off won by the Huskies. They're going to need their netminder to perform admirably because they are having issues getting it out of their own zone until right now. Chance for a 2-on-1. Moving on in with it. Falcon's shot, and that one is gobbled up by the netminder and covered by D'Amato. But a good chance there for Andrew Valkanis, number 5 in black.
Yeah, right now, both goaltenders standing on their heads right now. Both teams getting some glorious scoring opportunities, but the goaltenders are standing to the task.
Tommy Phaneuf loses the face-off to Hill. That's Ian Hill, number 9 in green. He won the face-off back to his defensive line mate. From their own zone, the Kings trying to keep the momentum on their side as this one's sent back out to the point. Huskies hoping to keep it in as Schneider waffles this one off of the end boards, right on that Agganis Arena Premium Club sign, and then it comes right back out to the point. There's a blast deflected, didn't get a lot on it. This one makes its way all the way through, and here is Vanelli coming the other way. A breakaway for the Kings, and unable to get it through, they score! The Kings are on top early. It's 1-0 South Shore.
Yeah, what a rush right there. Puck gets loose at center ice and finds its way to Vitali's stick. He comes in all alone. I thought the goaltender was going to swat it away with his glove, with his stick, but the puck bounced up, and then he just batted it right in.
Goal scored by Brady Vitelli as he and the Kings are on top. Vitelli gets the first of this consolation affair. Winner of this one finishes in third place as we have an icing on the Kings, so the Huskies will get the advantage on a face-off in the attacking zone.
It is running time, but it is 30 minutes, so there is lots of time left here in this hockey game.
Face-off coming here to the left of D'Amato. One back to the point. Blast there from Robinson. That one deflected in front and covered.
Yeah.
And so with 24 minutes to go, we'll have a face-off.
Great face-off win right there by the Huskies, and great shot from the point. Fasano was all alone in front of the net. No one covered him up. He wanted to tip it. And instead, he actually got a lot of that puck and slowed it down for the goaltender to make the save.
Face-off won by the Huskies. Here's a wrister from Hughes, knocked down by his teammate Fasano in front. from the far side corner. McCormick fighting with two Huskies. Junior Huskies emerge with it from his knees, sent out in front, and a good effort there, but unable to get its way past Diamato, who gobbles it up for a whistle. And I'm trying to see who made the effort. Looked like Andrew Nope. It is Charlie DiMartino who made the play.
Yeah, all alone in front of the net. The Kings defensively were going after the puck and not covering the man. There was a man in front. Caravan, or I can't even pronounce, what is it? Cannavale?
No, you're right. Liam Caravan.
Caravan, oh yeah, he was out alone in front.
Coming on with it is Lacarinos. Nice backhand and a great save made by the netminder, as early on it has been a lot of pressure put on here by the Kings, who lead it 1-0.
Yeah, it looks like the Kings just have a little bit more speed than the Huskies, and they're taking advantage of that factor right there, as Likeness came in on the right-hand side, walked in, made a nice backhander, but the goaltender made the nice save.
We don't have the goaltender on our roster.
Oh.
That was provided to us, which makes it
well, if he
little more
turns
difficult.
around, we might be able to read his name.
red on black. Maybe it's my eyes. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. No, trust me.
Stanley
right
sends it
there with
around the end boards, careening to the far side. The goalie in the first game was Doherty. Here in game 2, they change it up. Or he's wearing a different number. Here's an opportunity now for the Kings to keep it in. They do. Nice play by Stanley. Tried to get it near side. He was tripped up. Now here come the Huskies. Absorbing a hit there was Shep Chaput from Harry Lacarinos, who makes another nice play in neutral ice.
Yeah, great hit there. Stood him up and knocked him right off the puck.
Here's O'Hara trying to get another shot in on goal, but he got it poked away. O'Hara 1-on-3 right now in the attacking zone. Careens that one off the skate of the ref. A high-rising shot from Babbitt is denied by the netminder, and just like that, we'll have another face-off coming up here in the Husky zone.
You think if we asked him to turn around, he might? No, probably not. Okay.
That was Christian Shavik with the shot. Shavik will get the ensuing face-off. And is instead won by the Huskies. Backhander there is to the near side boards. Coming up over near side. Pursuti drops it back. Gates then sends it off the end boards. Taken in by South Shore. And they will break out the other way. Outnumbered 2-on-4 right now as it's dumped in and chased after on an effort made by DiMartino. Near side boards. Shavik using that offhand to shield the puck, and then this one's sent back towards the point where it's careened around the corner boards to the end boards by McCormick. Nice pass in front, sending this one behind for a deflection in front, and a good save made. Rebound is off the post and wide by the Kings as they continue the pressure. McCormick's shot is blocked and now coming the other way with possession. Motoring forward with it, an opportunity to score. What a save made by Diamato. A great kick save and a beaut as he denies Liam O'Neill, who goes careening into the boards and is slow at getting up. So off the injury, O'Neill is severely slow in skating back. It looks like an upper body injury, and so he will head to the bench, and a face-off will ensue in the Kings zone after the icing.
Lots of pressure right there by the Kings, but a defensive play by O'Neill, breaking up the pass and going in on a breakaway. What a save by the goaltender. He put out his right pad and just got enough of it to stop it.
Zeeth is off sides, as getting ahead of him was Vitelli. And the Kings a little ahead of themselves there with 19:43 to go, but they have the 1-0 lead right now, so they can do that as they've gotten a couple of great saves by their netminder, Ryan Diamato. Ensuing face-off, poked out towards the red line. Vitelli gets possession. Vitelli over the blue line into the attacking zone. Got it poked away from his grasp. Shoots out towards Dirk Sheath. The netminder, Jimmy Bonasia, who was the netminder for them last year. Is that how you pronounce it? Bonasia? Because I remember Jimmy Bonasia last year, and
okay,
that's the name that we had last year.
Hey,
Jimmy Bonasia.
I always start my broadcast with, I apologize for any names I mispronounce.
I hear you. As getting tripped up there was Hill, but he was able to pop right back up, no call. It's Jimmy Bonasia as he was the netminder for the Huskies in the championship affair against the Eagles last year that they lost. As a backhander by Stanley whistles through the net mouth. Goes to see Jimmy Bonasia back for another year. He was actually outstanding last year, not the reason that they lost, and he's living up to it again today, though he trails 1-0. Had a nice kick save moments ago. Was behind the net taken there is Griffin Hughes. Trying to skate his way out of trouble, but losing it there, and eventually Stanley gives it right back. As that was Andrew Valkanis. Now here's Phaneuf. Phaneuf's got a man in front. That's O'Connor. Instead, he got his pocket picked by O'Hara. And from the corner, it is sent up the far side boards all the way down. This will be icing on the Kings, and South Shore will retreat to their own zone.
Don't forget our sponsors here tonight, Fitch Law Partners, when you're looking for the top litigation firm to cover all your needs.
By Newmark Knight Frank.
Providing clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. Realty RTN, when you're looking to buy or sell a home and need the right advisors for success. And Mortgage Financial, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders.
You are watching ASPN HD, your number one source for professional youth sports coverage in Greater Boston. Along with Alan Siegel, I'm John Scudris. And here's Caravan. Nice deke in front. Backhand, he scores! What a play made by the Huskies as they even things up at 1. And a beautiful backhanded goal by number 2, Liam Caravan.
Caravan, what a move coming off the end boards, the corner boards, coming right in front of the net. Little dipsy-do. No one took the body. And he just slipped the backhander past the goaltender and tied this game up at 1.
And now the momentum on their side is Caravan coming through in the ensuing face-off win, trying to get these Huskies on top and into third place in this tournament after they finished in second a year ago. Caravan dumps it in to McCormick. D-to-D feed far side. Gobbled up there and held before it's sent back towards McCormick. Trying to clear it, and he cannot. Instead, it's a turnover. DiMartino poked back to the point for Ronan Ridge. Ridge sends it around the near side, around Caravan, and now behind the net, DiMartino watched it sent out towards the far side boards. Here's DiMartino with it. Nice backhander, whistles just wide of the near side post as that shot came from the backhand of Charlie DiMartino. Kings trying to clear it as the momentum now on the Huskies side for the first time. Instead, here's Hunt coming the other way, 1-on-3. Hunt in the attacking zone, got it poked away. Good effort on a play made by Austin Comery. And from the far side corner, Connor Powers fighting for it for the Huskies. And instead it's poked out towards the blue line, but not all the way there.
Huskies scored that goal, and they got some life in their legs. Of course, they had a game off, so maybe they're back on track now.
May have taken them a few minutes to re-get their footing. As this one's dumped down, we'll see who'll win the race, and it is going to be won there by Ethan Stanley of South Shore. Stanley dumps it back behind, gobbled up by Comery. Austin doubles back behind the net as he's pursued by the forward-checking of Jeff Chaput. That clearance attempt does make it through. Good break there as Ronan Ridge has to chase it down. He's followed closely by Sheath and Vitelli. And then he'll send it around the near side boards. Valkanis tried to slow it down. Instead, it comes to the point. That's a blast from Comery. Austin shot deflected wide off a stick of a Husky. And from the far side, it is Hunt who sends it back to the point for Stanley's shot that whistles wide. 15 minutes to go here in this consolation game. A running clock 30-minute affair in the 2018 Jr Beanpot. Last year's initial event was won by Jacob Gurdon, the founder and creator of this tournament. His Junior Eagles are back in the championship looking for a second consecutive title. Stanley chases after this puck that's sent all the way down, but it will be icing on the Huskies with 14:40 to go.
Almost mirrors the real Beanpot. Eagles and BU usually in it, but not this year.
Nope.
As Northeastern, the Huskies break a 30-year drought, and they won it this year over, what was it, Harvard, right?
It was.
Yeah, it was Harvard, yeah.
You almost ended up at Northeastern on your way here, I heard.
Yeah, I was thinking I was going to Northeastern, but I don't know what I was thinking.
They're very close by. That is good news, as behind the net.
New goalie in the net for the Huskies as Doherty gets in there now.
Yep, that is who I thought was originally going to be in there, Jack Doherty. And instead it was Jimmy Bonasia who played the entirety of last year's championship. And now here is a beautiful pass in front, and how's that for a greeting for Doherty? As he is greeted by a Kings goal on a beautiful passing and backhanded play. Those goals scored down low by number 27, Braden O'Hara, and he gives South Shore a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, what a goal. There's nothing Doherty could do with that one. I mean, you want to talk about dipsy-do. That was a dipsy-do times 2 right there. A little fake to the backhander, forehand, back to the backhander, and he went top shelf where Mama hides the cookies, the peanut butter, and everything else up there, and it's a 2-1 lead.
Anderson kept it in, dumped it around the net for Phaneuf. Phaneuf couldn't catch up to it, far side. And the Kings can clear out to the red line. Knocked down there and sent all the way back in by Hughes, but this one deflected out of play. And so we will have a whistle. With just 13 minutes to go, the Kings are that close to clinching a berth in the Junior Beanpot Championship, or rather of clinching a berth as the 3rd seed in this Junior Beanpot.
You got to give credit, though. That pass was what set that whole thing up. That was a fantastic pass.
It was. It was a beautiful passing play, and there was only 2 Kings there, the passer and the recipient. And the recipient ended up scoring the goal on a beautiful passing play, and the Kings, Braden O'Hara, is the beneficiary. Good waffle board save there as D'Amato sticks in the crease here for the Kings. Oh, but wide open in front, an opportunity, a blast, and a great save made by D'Amato as he denies the man in front. I believe that one was Will Anderson in front for the Huskies.
Yeah, Will Anderson, not the tallest player out there on the ice, but I'll tell you, it gives a lot of heart, a lot of hustle. Had 2 great scoring opportunities. That's O'Neill, actually.
Liam O'Neill.
Liam O'Neill, and he's been all over the ice for the Huskies here tonight.
One of the smaller players on the Huskies as well, but it's not all about size in this game, as that one is kicked away by D'Amato. Good shot from the point. Near side boards, keeping this one in with a backhand was the defender for the Huskies as it's sent all the way around. That was Gunning. And now here come the Kings breaking out. Outnumbered, but plenty of speed to burn and then getting taken down. And we will get our first penalty shot, as you said, as this one's finally touched up by the Huskies. So the Kings with a huge penalty shot coming up, an opportunity for a little bit of a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, once again, I told you the Kings have a little bit more speed, so he came in on the left-hand side, tried to go by Ridge. Ridge just hooked him down, and now we have that free-for-all penalty shot where the penalty shot will come in, but the players behind him will chase him like dogs chasing after
a cat.
Here
come the Kings coming in. Here's Ian Hill with a forehand shot, a great save made by the Huskies goaltender Jack Doherty. A potentially game-saving denial on the penalty shot there, but even more important, no rebound.
Yeah, talk about pressure. Pressure for the shooter because you got 9 guys chasing after you, and then you got the goalie right there too. He has pressure to make the save, and what a save that was. Right into the glove hand, just like picking strawberries.
Ensuing face-off was cleared out to neutral ice and then dumped all the way back in. Ronan Ridge then turns it over. Bad turnover. There's a shot. That one careened off the outside of the net. Then Ridge is able to send it near side for Caravan. Caravan spins away from a defender. And here comes the breakout for the Huskies as it's 3-on-2 for the Junior Huskies. Quick slap shot. That one sent wide from Nick Fasano. Wraparound chance in front, and losing possession there was DiMartino. Now getting hooked a bit from behind and then crunched into the boards. Oh, goodness gracious, as Ian Hill, off the previous penalty shot, is seeing stars as he heads to the bench.
No question about it. He had a man on the far side. He just couldn't get control of the puck to pass it to him, and then he just got caved into the boards.
And now here's an opportunity as Canavan sends this one off the end boards. And with 9:30 to go, still a 1-goal game, and this the consolation affair of the 2018 Junior Beanpot.
Good hockey, good action here in this consolation game.
Stay tuned. We will have the championship affair very shortly after this one between the Junior Eagles and the Boston Breakers. Boston beating the Kings in their first game, which is pretty impressive considering how well South Shore's played today. Back out at the point, kept in. Quick blast from the blue line. That one knocked down. And moving back the other way with it is Chaput. O'Connor onside, just kept his footing before colliding with a King. Chaput goes down, sent off the end boards, and now the Kings back the other way. Utilizing his speed, coming is Perry Licarinos. Licarinos, though, gets it poked away, and eventually it's cleared out to the red line where it's corralled by O'Hara. O'Hara moving forward over the red line, skates around O'Connor. This one blasted in wide of the net, off the end boards. Valkanis lets it go, and eventually it is knocked down off the clearance pass by Shavik. And from his own zone, sent far side by Comery to Stanley. And here we go over the blue line. 8 minutes to go in this one. From behind the net, centered in front. That one made its way all the way through. Intended pass for Aiden Hunt. And now from his own zone, Comery back over. Comery around the end boards, catches up to his own dump, and eventually is able to skate away towards the near side corner. Comery wheels it back around the net for Shabik. Shabik back out to the point for Comery. Comery shot deflected, made its way through a rebound somehow.
Oh, wow,
a great
what a
save made by Doherty on Shabik.
Yeah, right now the Kings are utilizing their speed. The Huskies are kind of standing around flat-footed in their own defensive zone. Great pass back to the point, and a save by Doherty. And then the rebound, the man was right there, and he got his glove right on. And talk about highway robbery. That's right there.
7 minutes and change remaining on an ensuing face-off that is in the offensive zone for the Kings, but a good face-off win, but unable to clear it. We're the Huskies. That one's kicked away by Doherty, who's playing well since coming in. Has given up that one goal, but I don't think that Tuukka Rask would have stopped that play, as that
Not
one
even
is
close.
almost covered up, but not held by Doherty. Back to the point for Stanley for a blast. That one had some mustard on it, as it leaves a dent in the boards behind the net. Losing possession after seemingly going for a bit of a check on Vitelli there was one of the Huskies defenders. Stanley trying to keep it in, uses the sideboards to do so. And now the Huskies will gain possession behind the net. Ooh, dangerous pass right into the slot. That was DiMartino. As Tommy Phaneuf lets this one go through. And it is eventually moved forward as Chaput is going to watch his partner in crime, O'Neill, provide the forecheck here on the defensive teammates. Now here's Comery. Comery back behind the net. Slams on the brakes as he's harassed by O'Neill. Sheath got tripped up, no call. Phaneuf got away with one there, perhaps.
More of an embellishment, I think. Either that or he was tired and he just ran out of gas.
Behind the net.
You know, I'm looking at this game. The Huskies just seem to be a little bit tentative in getting rid of the puck. They seem to be one step too slow in releasing the puck and really setting up the offense.
Will Anderson took a big hit there from Lacarinos, but he got the pass away and set up Phaneuf. 2-on-3. Phaneuf tried to skate away around the defense, but he gave it right away as McCormick is able to clear.
Tell you, Lacarinos has been all over the ice tonight for the Kings, and O'Neill's been all over the ice for the Huskies.
That one bounced up over the defender's stick. That was McCormick. Now McCormick tried to just wheel this one through as it's knocked down by Fasano. Good turnover here, and here is Lacarinos. You just mentioned him. All over the ice trying for a goal, and a great save made by Doherty with the waffle board as he denies Pari Lacarinos.
Lacarinos, like I said, utilizing his speed, walking in, and a Doherty making just another fantastic save.
Should have started him, as Doherty's been outstanding today. Jimmy Bonasia started this consolation game. Now, Bonasia, of course, having played in this tournament last year.
Doherty played the first game, they switch him up. Doherty played the first half of the first game.
As McCormick watches Shattuck come in. Great pass far side. What a save made by Doherty. Lateral movement like the Dominator as he covers up with 4:15 to go.
Unbelievable. Once again, the Kings utilizing their speed and a pass in front of the net, and Doherty sliding over, getting his right pad over to make the save. This kid's made about 6 or 7 10 Beller saves here tonight.
Well, the Bruins are playing in Toronto right now, but if they've got scouts here in Beantown, send somebody to Jack Doherty's house after the game. By the time Jack's ready to go in the NHL, Tuukka's contract might finally be up, as here coming the other way with possession is Shattuck. Shattuck looking for help. He's got Hunt. Instead, he takes the shot. And again, Doherty hugs the post for the denial. A reminder, folks, this broadcast is sponsored by FITCH Law Partners. When you're looking for the top litigation firm to cover all your needs, choose FITCH Law Partners. By Newmark Knight Frank, providing clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. Realty RTN, when you're looking to buy or sell a home and need the right advisors for success. And Mortgage Financial, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders. Here are the Kings now. Hunt backhand right in front. Nice play. Wraparound chance. Great save again as Shattuck is denied on a beautiful play from Doherty.
2 saves again by Doherty. He is all over the place tonight.
Couple here on Shattuck, who's been outstanding offensively, but he has been snake bitten by Doherty. Meanwhile, coming back the other way now is Chaput. Chaput, he scores! Jeff Chaput, a forehand blast as he beats D'Amato, and this one is tied again. It's 2-2 with 2:35 to go.
That's all the Huskies needed was one opportunity, one offensive break, and that's what it took. A great speed by Chaput coming down the right-hand side. He wasn't really contested, so he decided to go from the backhand to the forehand up over the stick side, and it's a tie hockey game.
2 minutes, 15 seconds away from a shootout, but the Kings are thinking regulation winner. Sheath sends this one off the side of the net. Vitelli got this one taken away by Phaneuf. He turns it right back over. He scores! Just like that, Brady Vitelli has regained the lead for the South Shore Kings.
Well, once again, the Huskies had control of the puck, but like I said earlier in the broadcast, they're just holding on to the puck a little bit too long. That enabled one of the Kings to come from behind, strip them of the puck, and take the shot and beat Doherty. Doherty, I'll tell you, has been all over. He's like a brick wall there, but that one found his way through.
100 seconds remaining as a chance to retie the game. That one gobbled up off the shot by the Huskies, and we will get a face-off here with 90 seconds to go.
Clock continues to run, so the Huskies are going to have to go into fire drill mode here.
Certainly will. Sent back to the point. Off the face-off win by the Junior Huskies. They're going to have to try to keep it in. See if they decide to pull the goalie anytime soon. They trail 3-2 late in this one. Instead here, coming the other way is Hill. Hill had a breakaway chance earlier. Oh, and he takes another hit. He's gotten crunched up a couple of times. He's just so small.
He really has, but I'll tell you, he keeps on going out there.
Kings in their own zone. Here's Bruner. Bruner sends this one out into neutral ice, but it's intercepted by Ronan Ridge, who sends it in. They're onside with just 40 seconds to go.
Doherty's going off the ice now to pull the goalie, but oops.
As Vitelli's shot is in, and just like that, the hero here for the Kings, Brady Vitelli. He scores the go-ahead goal, which is the game winner, as well as the insurance goal to make it 4-2.
Yeah, you know, once again, they decide to pull Doherty, but when they pull him, he starts coming out. When the Kings start moving out of their defensive zone, Vitelli right there, Johnny on the spot, gets the puck and just shoots it right into the empty net.
So with just 10 seconds left, the South Shore Kings will finish in third place here in the 2018 Junior Beanpot as this one comes to an end. The final score, the South Shore Kings 4, the Junior Huskies 2. And Allen, it was a great game for all involved. Doherty played great once he came in, but in the end, the pressure from the Kings was just too much.
Yeah, no question about it. The Kings really used their speed to hem the Huskies in their defensive zone. The Huskies are a little bit too slow in getting the puck out of their defensive zone, but I'll tell you, the goaltender for the Huskies, Doherty, was standing on his head. This game really could have been 7 or 8-2, but Doherty played fantastic in the net, and he made some fantastic saves to keep this game where it was. And I'll tell you, O'Neill played really well for the Huskies, and for the Kings, it was Likeness and, of course, Vitelli with the 2 goals, and the South Shore Kings skate off in third place in this Junior Beanpot tournament.
In just a few moments, we will have the championship affair between the Boston Breakers and the Junior Eagles. Along with Alan Siegel, I'm John Scudras here on ESPN HD. Of course, folks, we thank you for tuning in for the second annual Junior Beanpot Tournament in support of the Travis Roy Foundation in partnership with Positive Tracks. We couldn't be able to do this broadcast or this tournament without our sponsors. And of course, as always, we'd like to thank them, beginning first with RTN Realty. When you're ready to buy or sell a home, RTN Realty Advisors is your partner for success throughout the process. They provide residential and commercial sales, leasing and property management services. They are committed to giving clients the best possible experience with a multi-tiered approach to marketing and agent support. No matter how large or small a transaction is, clients receive the highest level of service to generate the best possible results. Contact RTN Realty Advisors LLC at www.rtnrealty.com. By FITCH Law Partners LLP. FITCH Law is a litigation law firm distinguished by its preeminent lawyers and the successful results it has achieved for its sophisticated group of clients in diverse and complex cases. FITCH maintains offices in Boston, Wellesley, and Providence, Rhode Island. FITCH represents leading regional, national, and international corporations, utilities, insurers, financial institutions, government agencies, and nonprofit organizations. They also represent entrepreneurs, general and limited partnerships, closely held companies, lawyers, accountants, and other professionals and individuals involved in civil and criminal disputes. By Mortgage Financial, a proud member of the Lend US family, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders, and your partner for the best home buying and refinancing service in America. Lend US was formed by combining 4 long-established and powerful lending brands around the country into one collective family to serve yours. Smart advice, easy process, and super speed are what they stand for, and their full attention is on achieving your financial goals. By Newmark Knight & Frank. Newmark Knight Frank's integrated services platform provides clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. From strategic planning, site selection, design, construction, and initial occupancy to ongoing cost-effective operations and dispositions. Taking a consultative approach and leveraging our global reach, we assist corporations, investors, and owners in effectively managing real estate operations and portfolios, creating and executing long and short-term strategic plans that deliver reduced occupancy costs, increased efficiency, and ultimately maximize value. And of course, by us here at ESPN HD. We are a professional video production company focusing on youth sports and providing a year-round specialized HD coverage at the highest quality and production value. ESPN HD is privately owned and operated by longtime producer-director Arlen Shostak, who's been in the field for broadcast television over 25 years. ESPN HD crew involves video professionals who have worked in the video production industry for decades. ESPN HD's mission: to give youth a larger-than-life moment and a memory that will last a lifetime. And Alan Siegel, with the championship coming up, somebody is about to have a memory that they will have for a lifetime.
Yeah, no question about it. You know, you got the 04 Junior Eagles against the, who are they playing here? The Boston Breakers. I'm thinking of the soccer team. But, yeah, the Boston Breakers, and it's going to be one heck of a hockey game coming up in this championship round. And, of course, you don't want to forget the other sponsors here as well. You have Mac Dental. When you're looking for a great dentist, Mac Dental in Watertown will tend to all your dental needs. Wellesley Toyota, family owned, serving Boston and surrounding area drivers. Sky Events, specializing in corporate events for major companies, from client hospitality to team building events. Crazy Doughs, bringing you the freshest, tastiest, and healthiest pizza you will find anywhere. TSR, the premier hockey and lacrosse retailer in New England, and by the Boston Junior Eagles, who develop and inspire kids to become great people while enjoying the game of hockey.
The Junior Eagles have made their way onto the ice, led by Jacob Gerden, the founder of this tournament. Did it all for a bat mitzvah project. And really, when you think about it, not only was it a great project, but a project that I think very few people who have bat and bar mitzvahs are going to be able to outlast. I mean, this could last years and years. Who knows? Somebody may pick it up from Jacob after this. But they've already raised over $12,000 coming into the day. They're going to raise thousands more on the raffles and the auctions. and they're about to have some fun in crowning the next Beanpot champion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, when I got bar mitzvahed back in the day, and I will say back in the day, all I could think about was trying to figure out what I was reading and how to pronounce it and read it. And nonetheless, he comes out, he does his bar mitzvah, he decides to do something great for charity, and yet he's doing it not only last year, he could have said, yeah, 1 year, I'm done, but he's decided to keep it going, and who knows where this thing will go. Not only next year, the years after. Of course, you got Travis Roy here and the Travis Roy Foundation. So this has been one heck of an event.
It certainly has. Of course, this event does benefit, as you said, the Travis Roy Foundation, which provides people with spinal cord injuries adaptive equipment they need to be as independent as possible. The TRF also funds important research to find a cure for spinal cord injuries. And again, this is partnered once again with Positive Tracks, an organization that supports change by getting active. Through their Positive Tracks Challenge, they are matching $1,000 to this tournament's cause. And so everyone getting involved. Jacob Gurdon, 10 in white for those Junior Eagles. You're looking right now at the Boston Breakers warming up on your screen. The Breakers, a team that looked very impressive against the Kings, winning 3-1 against a team that just won third place over the Huskies, so this should be an outstanding game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the thing that stood out to me in both games was that the Eagles, they really used their speed a lot over the Huskies and really controlled most of the play in that first game against the Huskies. And then, of course, you have the Breakers, pretty much an even game with the South Shore Kings, but they outlasted them and took advantage of some opportunistic opportunities, and they won it 3-1 with the empty net goal. So absolutely, this one will be a fantastic championship game.
The starting netminder for the Eagles will be number 30, Owen Bedrosian. He is getting set. He's also joined out there on the team by Ramsey, the other netminder. That's Luke Ramsey. However, based on warm-ups, it looked like Bedrosian was taking all the shots, so at least theoretically he should be the starter. Meanwhile, for the Breakers, they had a duo play in their opening round game. Number 1, Gus Ackerman, as well as number 32, Brady Quackenbush. Quackenbush was solid in the second half of that 30-minute game en route to getting his team into the championship affair. As you see right there, they are being tutored by their coaching staff ahead of this championship game, as are the Eagles on the opposite side of the ice. As we inch closer to the opening face-off, it will be Ackerman starting for the Breakers, number 1 in black. The Breakers moving right to left on your screen in their black uniforms and green trim. And as you see there, the Eagles, much like the Boston College Eagles, although they would like to finish the Beanpot much better than the actual Boston College Eagles did, although the BC Eagles lost in the opening round of the Beanpot.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic of the Eagles.
My alma mater, it's just shame. Ever since I left, it's just been going downhill there.
Yeah, there you go.
Face-off one here, and then tumbling down were the Breakers, as getting hit immediately was Quinn Brown. And now coming back the other way with it is Babineau. Babineau's shot waffle-boarded away by Ackerman. Rebound, they score! Just like that, tic-tac-toe. And it's an early goal for the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, as they take an early lead.
Guarino with the goal, the
And
rebound.
Richie Guarino, who had a goal in last year's championship affair. He does it again here in 2018.
Yeah, they got an offensive opportunity, got a shot on the net. The goaltender made the save, but the puck just was didn't cover up the rebound, and Guarino, Johnny on the spot, to just slide it in on the near side, and it's quickly 1-0.
Using the offhand was Ricky Robinson. Here's to you, Ricky Robinson, as he unfortunately does turn it over. Now near side, skating it out of harm's way before being stood up there, and backing it deep was Richie Gaskin. Richie also had a goal last year, gets this one deflected up into the screen.
Gaskin's 14, right?
19.
Oh, no, I mean, he's
The age of
oh,
14.
Yeah, I was going to say he's 8. Yeah, he's 4. He doesn't look
14,
like he's
15.
I don't know. He doesn't look like he's 14 or 15. He looks like a men of among boys out there.
Must be something in the water there, Alan.
Must be.
As the ensuing face-off sees Herd Messin send this one wide of the net. The Eagles, of course, have the championship pedigree, having won last year's tournament. The Breakers, on the other hand, trying to counter and win their first 2018 Beanpot. This one kept in, trying to get around the defender before being stood up. And the turnover by the Eagles as this one careens out in front of the Eagles bench. Brady Clark sends it off the sideboards before it's turned around and sent all the way back in there by Sorensen. Nice play to get it out of the zone here. As motoring forward, oh, and then collision there as Sorensen slams into one of the forwards there. That was Ryan Spinelli for the Breakers.
Sorensen had him lined up from miles.
And losing an edge before tumbling out of the zone. Here's Andrew Guilfoyle, his blast deflected off the stick of Schwalik. And now coming back the other way are the Eagles. Junior Eagles led by Drew Anderson over the blue line. A big blast, that one wide far side. Schwalik gets there first, sends it back behind the net. Poked out towards the far side. Doc, quick blast save. Rebound is loose. Another save by Ackerman, and the backhander whistles wide off the stick of Andrew Manning, who levels a hit into the corner. From neutral ice, Conforti to his defensive teammate on the far side. Back it comes this way from Rohan Gervais. Manning turns it over for Spinelli. And now here's Andrew Manning. Manning skates forward. He's got Will Rice in front looking for the deflection, but it whistles through Rice's grasp. Another chance, good save. Rebound, another great save by Ackerman. What a play from Dan Ackerman. Another chance as that one's loose. Rice shot, he scores, I think. He's celebrating. The refs haven't
see the
said
ref playing anything.
And Rohan Gervais thought that he put it in the back of the net. The referees disagree.
Yeah, one thing about this Ackerman here is the Eagles, what do they do? What's that called? Penalty shot? Looks like they're going to do a penalty shot. I'll tell you one thing, Ackerman is making some fantastic saves, but he's letting up a lot of rebounds, and the Eagles are right there just pounding at the doorstep. And right there again, it looked like the puck was in the net. It was not. The referee said no. So he decides, hey, we're going to do a penalty shot. So here comes one of those free-for-all penalty shots here.
And it's going to be Jacob. Well, I think Gurdon's going to take it. They're going to send, they have a choice of who they want to send out to take it. Now they're going to say Will Rice is going to be the one to take it. So number 17, Will Rice, and as we said, he will be chased closely behind by the entirety of both teams. Once the referees announce it, here's Will Rice. So close. He's got to do that, exactly. Push it forward and then chase after it. Rice's shot denied by Ackerman. He got tripped up from behind.
Oh, that's awesome. You got to love that penalty shot.
And now a 3-on-1 the other way. Here's Curtis. Curtis out in front of the D. Great save with the stick on a play made there by Bedrosian. Owen Bedrosian with a great save as Andrew Manning back over the opposing blue line. Trying to get things going here for the Eagles in a 1-0 game. Eagles leading this one early on. 25 minutes still to go as Jacob Gurdon levies a hit into Curtis.
What an offensive opportunity by the Breakers, but what a save on the other end.
Coming forward with it now. That shot from Gaskin is deflected into the near sideboards. Ritchie catches up to it and backhands it around the corner. Behind the net again it comes. Poked towards Hill. And then Jonathan Mack sends it near side. Gaskin keeps it in, back behind into the corner for Mack. Mack tried to send it right into the slot, but it is intercepted and moved forward here by the Breakers the other way. Will Martin is in. He takes a shot wide of the net. Mack catches up to it on the near sideboards, finds Gaskin, and then Gaskin takes Martin down with his left hand, and they're going to call Martin for the trip. Ooh. That is a tough break.
I don't know about that. Gaskin looked like he elbowed him from behind, and that could have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Instead, he decides he's falling down. He ends up tripping up Gaskin, and there's going to be a penalty shot here.
And so
I think it's the other way. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
It's going to be, no, Gaskin's going to take it because they called the tripping
Oh,
on Martin.
right, that's right, okay.
It should have been the other way around,
should,
perhaps.
right, yeah.
Gaskin may have levied an elbow, although his elbow is right at the height of every other player on this team. Here's Ritchie moving forward. Look at the wheels. In front, backhand. What a save made by Ackerman.
Wow, what a save, Ackerman. You know, two schools of thought on that penalty shot. Gaskin decided to just push it in front, actually start right at the red line, and then push it forward and use his speed. He certainly did so. Had probably an inch and a half to get that puck by his left leg, and the goaltender Ackerman made the fantastic save.
23 minutes and change to go here in the championship affair of the 2018 Beanpot. It's 1-0. As the Eagles lead the Breakers, and now here are the Breakers breaking out. Spinelli 2-on-3. Spinelli takes the shot, and what a nice glove save from Owen Bedrosian. He made that one look very easy.
He certainly did, but I'll tell you, what a play by Spinelli. He looked like he was going to make the pass, decided to kind of slip and slide over there in the near side, then take the wrist shot. Looked like he had the top corner, but the goaltender made a fantastic glove save. Made it look easy, too.
Ricky Robinson takes the face-off and wins it back. The blast there is blocked down in front from the stick of Carter Mento. And now coming the other way, intercepting that one was Robinson as he took it away from a very dangerous player, Drew Anderson. Guilfoyle tries to poke it from Sorensen. It stays in the attacking zone. Robinson overskates it, though, and now Sorensen from the red line on the near side boards goes deep with it. Sorensen skates after, deflected off of the stick of Spinelli of the Breakers, and covered up by Ackerman.
Well, once again, in a tournament like this, you just take the pass, take the puck, shoot it towards the net. Anything can happen, and it certainly did. It almost hit the defenseman and bounced into the net, but Ackerman made the save and covered up strong.
Heard Messon trying to win the faceoff in the attacking zone. He does not, though, as this one is sent back out towards the net, knocked down there by the defender Cole Rawson. From the near side corner, it careens towards the end boards. Fighting for it, a couple of players. Drew Anderson for the Eagles as it's sent back to the point. Conforti's shot made its way through, at least to the net mouth, where it's knocked down by the Breakers. They can't clear on their initial attempt, nor their second. Good forechecking, as that opportunity on a play made by Rohan Gervais goes for naught as it's turned back over. Good defensive effort off sides are the Breakers, as it was Anderson who was able to poke it away and force the whistle.
Almost a 3-on-2 opportunity, but it was but broken up defensively by the Eagles.
Face-off one here by the Breakers, sent all the way in around the end boards. 20 minutes, well, 21 minutes to go, 20:53 on the game clock as Rice lets that one go through. And it's intercepted by the Breakers, who trail 1-0 in the championship game of the 2018 Junior Beanpot. I am John Skudras, my partner in crime this evening, Alan Siegel. Happy to have you with us as Rice got taken down by the ghost behind him. He just lost an edge. That might have been a breakaway if not. Instead, here is a chance the other way for the Breakers. With possession, Justin Appleby backhands it towards the net, but it's waffle boarded away by Bedrosian.
You know, you keep saying waffle board. I want some waffles now.
I know, making you hungry, right? As
Absolutely.
That blast is knocked down off the shot from Andrew Manning. And we will get a penalty. And it's going to be on the Eagles, and so the Breakers here with a penalty shot and a chance to tie the game.
Yeah, good forecheck in the, well, they're trying to get the puck out of the zone, and one of the Eagles tripped up. Decides to trip up the Breaker guy, and we got a penalty shot here.
It's going to be Christopher Finneran to take it, number 66 in black. He is positioned at the BU logo at center ice. The rest of the teammates and opponents behind him. Here's Finneran, forehand opportunity, takes a shot. Great save by Bedrosian, and Richie Gaskin, the first man to catch up. Now returned it over. Here's a chance, Martin. Martin, great backhand pass in front. A chance and a great kick save off the shot attempt from Robinson. Oh, boy.
Just couldn't get the pass quick enough over. And, of course, we want to thank our sponsors. We're going to go down. We're going to start from the bottom up. ASPN HD, your #1 source for professional youth sports coverage in Greater Boston. Mortgage Financial, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders.
Get you the rest of them on the next whistle. Along with Alan Siegel, I'm John Scudris. Face-off won by the Breakers as that one wide of the net from the blast of Finneran. Another blast there from Brady Clark is wide off the corner boards and all the way out to Finneran at the red line. Got it poked away by Jonathan Mack. Babineau trying to catch up to it. Poke checked away there by Ackerman. Good play by Dan to come out of the net. Finneran backhands it out of harm's way. That pass through the slot. No one was home for the Eagles, and so chasing after it is Guilfoyle. He'll dump it all the way in. 18.5 minutes to go in this game. It's 1-0 Eagles, as they will hope to go back-to-back in the second annual Junior Beanpot Championship here on ESPN HD. Clark got it poked away, chasing after it here all alone. An opportunity for a shot. Good save with the mask by Ackerman. Now an opportunity for the high-rising shot there from number 99, Drew Anderson, but again covered up and frozen by Ackerman.
Ackerman making some fantastic saves, but the rebounds are right there for the taking. Unfortunately, the Eagles just could not find the back of the net. I want to thank our other sponsors, Reality RTN. When you're looking to buy or sell a home and need the right advisors for success.
Face-off won by the Eagles, as that one is kicked away by Ackerman. That word is realty.
Realty.
Realty RTN.
Realty. What did I say? Reality?
Reality.
It is a realty reality. They should have a reality show.
I mean, reality show.
Yes.
Reality RTN.
Yeah. Realty. Sorry.
My life is a reality show. As this one is sent around the near side boards. Unable to keep it in was Ricky Robinson as it's back out to the red line. Lawson catches up to it, sends it off the far side boards. Almost losing an edge there, and that would have been bad news bears for the Eagles. But they were able to keep possession and dumped all the way in there by Anderson. And now behind the net fighting for it, there's Conforti. One aside, trying to get possession. It's still 1-0, 17 minutes to go. From the near side boards, right in front of the bench here for the Breakers. And emerging with it is Carter Mento. Mento over the blue line to the near side corner. Nice move. Nice handoff. Good pass. Backhanded. Good save by Bedrosian. Off the attempt there. Short side attempt by Quinn Brown. Behind the net, caught up to, and the Eagles will break out. Here's Anderson. Mr. Anderson over the blue line as he sends that one right into the glove of the netminder Ackerman with 16:15 to go. Of course, our other sponsors, Newmark, Knight Frank, providing clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property, and FITCH Law Partners when you're looking for the top litigation law firm to cover all of your needs. 16 minutes left. Right now, the Eagles in the offensive zone. Face-off, though, won by the Breakers as they will try to break out and instead turn it over. That's a bad turnover as the Eagles keep it in. That's J.D. Cogliano sending it into the net mouth. Conforti can't keep it in. Breakers the other way, trying to catch up to it, but the speed will win, and that's Rohan Gervais, who has more speed to burn. And he's going to lead the breakout the other way, but then loses an edge, sent all the way back in, chased after by Conforti. Cogliano, ooh, a high hit there. Could have been called for an elbow as it was Finneran who laid the lumber. And that's going to eventually almost lead to a scoring chance, but all for naught for the Breakers. That was a nasty hit there by Finneran.
Didn't keep his head up and kind of skating backwards, and good little check right there.
If you ask me, at least from my observations, it seems like the Breakers are the more physical team here today, even though it's not showing up on the scoreboard right now. Cogliano got it poked away, far side. Chance for the Eagles. That one sent high and wide on a blast from Andrew Manning. No relation to Peyton, as this one comes all the way down. Spinelli ahead of the defense. No angle there. It's a good save made by Bedrosian hugging the post.
Yeah, the Eagles, I think, have more speed, and that's what's keeping them in the offensive zone a lot more and giving them more offensive opportunities. The Breakers, yes, they're a little bit more physical. They have had their scoring opportunities. They just need that one scoring opportunity to tie this game.
From their own zone, the Breakers trying to get out of it, but they cannot, at least not on the initial effort. Now here they come. 3-on-3 the other way for Boston. Breakers in. Backhand chance there by Ricky Robinson is gobbled up by Bedrosian.
And any offensive opportunities that they have had, the goaltender Bedrosian's been right there, and a lot of the backhands and shots have been right in the logo, right in the stomach area.
He hasn't had to make too many wild saves. I would think that Ackerman has actually made a couple of better saves, but he did give up the one goal. It's 1-0 with 13 and a half minutes to go.
And that's probably that one goal that you'd love to have back.
It's a beautiful play, though. No doubt about it. As the Eagles trying to capture their second straight. Jacob Gurdon trying to clear it off of Mack, not out. Spinelli tried to dump it down low, but was unable to connect there with Guilfoyle. And it's cleared, and now coming the other way are the Eagles 2-on-2. With possession, Ben Vietten. Vietten got it poked away. Second chance opportunity. That one blasted wide of the net by Leonelli. 2-on-2, coming back for the Breakers. Ryan drops it back, Spinelli. Spinelli a shot, he scores! Ryan Spinelli has tied the game with 12:48 to go. And just like that, a whole new hockey game. It's 1-1 here on ESPN HD.
Yeah, what a goal by the Breakers. Spinelli comes in, gets the drop pass, and kept walking in towards the net. The defenseman for the Eagles kind of backed in and didn't pressure him a little bit. Gets the wrist shot past the goaltender, right past the leg, and into the net, and we got a tie hockey game. That's the one break that the Breakers needed.
No pun intended, as with 12:15 to go in this hockey game. The Eagles coming the other way. Here's Anderson. Anderson around the defense, who lost an edge. Got it poked away, but kept with it, and then gets crunched behind the net. Second chance opportunity is denied by Ackerman. And now here are the Breakers with perhaps a little momentum and confidence. Nice backhanded attempt, but an even better defensive effort to knock it away. And now we will get a whistle and an offsides. That was Schwalik who made the defensive effort, and the Breakers are offside.
If I'm the Eagles, I'm shooting everything at the net. You know, the goaltender, he's made some fantastic saves, but there's been a lot of rebounds and a lot of second and third chance opportunities. And if you're the Breakers, you just want to continue to try to skate with the Eagles and try to get another offensive opportunity to take the lead.
Here's Schwalik coming on in. His shot is denied by the right leg of Ackerman. 11 and a half to go. That one blasted high and wide. Eagles trying to regain the lead that they held for most of this game. Sorensen's shot whistles wide of the net near side. Ricky Robinson will watch Spinelli gain control. Off the back of the skate of one of his teammates, and the turnover will ensue. That was Andrew Guilfoyle, who was the intended target on the pass. From the far side, Mento can't get it. And Robinson unable to poke it any deeper. Off the near side boards, Guilfoyle onside. Got it poked away by Ramsey. Sorensen will clear it. This is a delayed offsides, as over the blue line was Guilfoyle. 10 and a half minutes to go. Rice gets it at the red line, dumps it all the way in, and they will chase, led by J.D. Cogliano. He's going to get beat to the puck by Quinn Brown. Behind the net, set up in front for a one-timer from Manning, and he did not get all of it.
Oh, he just fanned on it.
Another chance, and that one off of the netminder Ackerman and wide of the net. That shot attempt coming from the stick of Gervais. Here's the pressure from the Eagles off the goal moments to go. Ackerman trying to cover. Instead, it comes to the far near side off the end boards and then sent and moved forward here by Curtis, as Curtis is over the blue line, centered in front. Too many Eagles there, though, as here is Rohan Gervais. Gervais 3-on-2. Got Cogliano and Manning. They're onside, but in an effort to keep it onside, he turned it over and then regained the puck and then was denied by Ackerman.
Great save by Ackerman. The turnover right there. But I'll tell you, Manning, oh, you want to talk about one you'd love to have back? That was it right there.
That was it. That might have been the Beanpot on his stick. Still plenty of time to go, over 9 minutes. As that one is sent around the boards. Gervais tried to dump it around, and then this one on the second chance careens through the net mouth. From the point, Conforti shot, short hops the netminder, still loose. Ackerman with a good save. Conforti couldn't keep it in. Trying to poke it deeper there was Kane. And eventually, Spinelli and the Breakers are into the attacking zone, but his centering pass intercepted by Cogliano. Loose puck set to the far side. We got a penalty coming up.
Yeah, Manning's going to get a penalty for interference right there. He's trying to go after the puck and, checks a Breaker player without the puck. That's interference. And we got the Keystone Cup penalty shot. I love this. This is fantastic.
It is. No doubt. As with 8.5 minutes to go, the Breakers with a golden opportunity. We'll see who takes it. Looks like Quinn Brown. Quinn Brown will take it. Brown motoring in. Gervais almost catches up. The save is made by Bedrosian, and then careening into the corner as Owen Bedrosian with the shoulder save.
Tried to go upstairs over the glove, but Bedrosian made the save.
8 minutes to go in this one, a 1-1 game. Backhander in front, rebound is loose, and whiffing on a chance there was Brown yet again as he got the feed from Rawson. Another chance, that one sent wide as the Breakers have all the momentum right now.
I'll tell you, those are two opportunities the Breakers would love to have back right there in front of the net. Man misses the wide open pass.
Oh, what a pass from Clark to Spinelli, drops it back. Spinelli trying to get the pass back from Brown, and then right back in front to Spinelli. One of the Breakers went down by his own power. Another chance there from Brown, and a whistle as Bedrosian made a couple of saves, and then I believe the net came off the moorings.
I'll tell you, the puck was loose right in front of the net. Actually, I think the goaltender lost his helmet, I believe. I don't know, maybe he didn't. But I'll tell you, after that penalty shot, the Breakers really getting some great scoring opportunities. But Bedrosian holding down the fort, and I'll tell you, they missed a couple of golden opportunities. Man by the side of the net, missing the wide open pass, and few other opportunities that went by the wayside.
6:45 to go here in this 2018 Junior Beanpot Championship. Motoring forward with speed to burn. The Eagles trying to win it. They go ahead 2-1. What a play as the Eagles take the lead. And I believe the goal scored by Richie Guarino.
What a goal. No, that's actually number 88. What is it? I got to see his number. It's going to look at us right now. But what a goal. That thing was all set up. Babineau was all set up right off the face-off. The Breakers won the draw, but Babineau got the jump on off the face-off and skated right by his defending man and just blasted it right by and upstairs, and the Eagles have the 2-1 lead.
It was number 88, Matthew Babineau. And Babineau gives the Eagles a 2-1 advantage with 5:35 to go in the championship game of the 2018 Junior Beanpot.
There's nothing you could do about that if you're Ackerman. I mean, that puck had eyes in the top corner of the net.
Backhander. Anderson gets it out to the red line. Breakers had all the momentum before that. Just were unable to get it past Bedrosian. 5:15 to go. Spinelli trying to get it deep. He could not. Comes back behind the net. Breakers down by a goal. Finneran sees Curtis with possession to the red line. Deflected off an Eagle. Finneran pokes it forward onside. Charlie Finneran tried to find Ricky Robinson, but instead it's taken away by Sorensen and cleared all the way down by Anderson. Man.
Anderson, Sorensen,
Robinson,
Fenson,
Finneran. Here's Curtis. Not so much with the rhyming as that one is denied by Bedrosian.
Great shot there by Curtis. You know, he had the defenseman right there. He took the wrist shot right through his legs. Maybe trying to set up for a little screen, but the goaltender made a good save.
4.5 minutes to go in a 2-1 hockey game. The Eagles that much time away from clinching their second consecutive Junior Beanpot. Spinelli behind the face-off circle, loses it. And it comes all the way out into neutral ice, and then a big hit there
there's
to the
a penalty.
boards, and that's going to draw a penalty on the Breakers. Dan Kane is getting absolutely walloped. Was J.D. Cogliano. He seems okay, but he's going to draw a penalty for his Eagles.
Of course he's okay. He's going to get that penalty shot. He's going to want to go in there and get that goal to give him a 2-goal lead. He's just going to shake it off a little bit.
It's going to be tough for a player his size and his leg length to stay ahead of the cavalcade of Breakers that are going to be coming up behind him.
Think Johnny Gaudreau, Theo Fleury.
See if Cogliano can mimic those performers. He does, and he scores! J.D. Cogliano may have just put this championship on ice as he has given the Junior Eagles a 3-1 lead in the 2018 Junior Beanpot.
Well, just like Theo Fleury or Johnny Gaudreau, he comes in on that penalty shot, decides to go upstairs. Didn't try to make a move or anything. He just went in between the right in the shooting area, took the wrist shot, beat the goaltender Ackerman, and it's a 3-1 Eagle lead.
Less than 3 minutes to go here on ASPN HD. And the Eagles and Jacob Gurdon on their way perhaps to another Beanpot championship. Heck, if the Founders team keeps winning, we'll see if people keep wanting to play them. This is like Ted Turner coming up with the Goodwill Games, competing and winning every time.
Yeah.
Coming back the other way is Guilfoyle trying to cut the deficit in half. It's a 2-goal deficit, 3-1 right now. Breakers, Mento looking for Guilfoyle, careened out towards Kane, but instead it's going to be cleared all the way down by Conforti. Guilfoyle takes it away, moves it forward. Collision there as Rice gets possession with 2 minutes to go. Spinelli sends it in. That one kicked away by the netminder Bedrosian, who's been outstanding today, though he has not had to face a whole lot of difficult shots. He's made the saves he had to. On the other side of the ice as well, Ackerman has made some acrobatic saves. Right now, though, Babineau and the Eagles move forward. 95 seconds left. Babineau tried to toe drag through the D. It's intercepted, but then turned right back over. Babineau, great kick save again by Ackerman.
Good save there by Ackerman with the left pad.
Right in front. Oh, that one hits the post. They score! And just like that, this one, well, it's all but over as Richie Guarino scores for the Eagles. And for the second consecutive year, they will be the Junior Beanpot Tournament champions.
What a goal there. That was Babineau getting his second goal of the night from Guarino, and all alone in front. Looked like Ackerman made the save with the stick, but it trickled by and went into the net, and it's a 4-1 hockey game.
Less than 1 minute to go as the Breakers, who trailed 1-0 in this game, then tied it at 1, have given up 3 unanswered in the last couple of minutes, and the Eagles have persevered and shown the fortitude that won them the championship a year ago. They will win yet again their second consecutive Junior Beanpot, doing what the Boston College Eagles couldn't earlier this year. From the point, kept in by the Eagles, backhanded by Ben Vietten behind the net. And with just 13 seconds to go, Guarino catches up to it, back towards the point. Gaskin, a big blast, that one deflected wide. As the Junior Eagles and Jacob Gurdon have done it again. They are your 2018 Junior Beanpot champions. As they mob Owen Bedrosian in front of his net, they will celebrate another championship in Boston. And Allen, from start to finish, they played well, but it was what they did in the final 5 minutes that sealed the deal.
Yeah, the Eagles definitely, you could see in the first game they had a lot more speed and depth against the Huskies, and they used that speed and depth to take care of the Boston Breakers. All started off that face-off there in their defensive zone. Number 88 with the goal. He came down, beat his man Babineau, and he walked in and scored, and that was what was the difference in this hockey game. And that was right after a penalty shot and right after the Breakers had some offensive opportunities. And we thought that maybe the Breakers were going to get that 1 or 2 breaks that they needed to put them on top, but it was not meant to be in this one, as Babineau wins it for the Eagles.
Owen Bedrosian is your winning goaltender. Dan Ackerman is your losing goaltender. Goals scored in this game by Richie Gaskin, J.D. Cogliano, and Matthew Babineau, who scored the game-winning goal as well as the insurance goal that got them a victory in this hockey game. Once again, the final score, the Junior Eagles 4 and the Boston Breakers 1. We'd like to thank our sponsors before we go to a break here on ASPN HD. Again, Fitch Law Partners. When you're looking for the top litigation law firm to cover all your needs, choose Fitch Law Partners. Newmark Knight Frank, providing clients with a single source solution for every phase of occupying or owning a property. Realty RTN, when you're looking to buy or sell a home and need the right advisors for success. Mortgage Financial, one of the largest independently owned and operated mortgage lenders. And of course, ASPN HD, your #1 source for professional youth sports coverage in Greater Boston.
Don't forget, you also want to thank Mac Dental. When you're looking for a great dentist, Mac Dental in Watertown will tend to all your dental needs. Wellesley Toyota, family-owned, serving Boston and surrounding area drivers. Sky Events, specializing in corporate events for major companies, from client hospitality to team building events. Crazy Doughs, bringing you the freshest, tastiest, and healthiest pizza you will find anywhere. TSR, the premier hockey and lacrosse retailer in New England, and the Boston Junior Eagles, who develop and inspire kids to become great people while enjoying the game of hockey.
It was an outstanding event again here in 2018, the second annual Jr Beanpot here from Walter Brown Arena on the campus of Boston University, as the Eagles, for the second consecutive year, get their team picture having won the Jr Beanpot. Jacob Gurdon brings it home as his Eagles win the 2018 tournament yet again. For Alan Siegel, Arlen Shostak, Ken Bergeron, and everyone else involved in the production, as well as our sponsors, as well as Positive Tracks and Jacob Gurdon, I thank you for tuning in to the 2018 Jr Beanpot here on ASPN HD. A victory lap for the victors as Gurdon and company, led by Drew Anderson, lead the way as they lead us out here on ASPN HD. For everyone involved and for you at home, thank you for watching. Good night, good luck, and good hockey. We'll talk to you next time right here on ASPN HD.